Setting up. We are live. What's going on, everybody? Hey, 1 second though. Oh yeah, just 1 second though. We got to do something real quick. The thing. All right, there we go. Yes. Hey, what's up? The Music Industry Makeover here with yours truly, DJ Ronnie Ron and Rico Gibson. What's going on? Hey, how you doing, brother? Salute. Yes, I love that shirt. It looks good on you there, sir.
Hey, man. Yeah. Hey, that's that MIM, baby.
MIM, definitely. Hey, to God be the glory. And also, Simone, she's not feeling too well, so we ask you to lift her up in your prayers. All right. Again, she just needs to get some rest. We know what's going on with this coronavirus and things that's out there. Hey, and so we're going to be talking about that. But again, let's pray for everyone that's involved. Okay. And also want to give a shout out to one of my sponsors there. Okay. Spectrum. Hey, contact Patricia. All right. Down there in Orlando. Hey, wherever you're at, if you have it in your region, contact her for that bundle right there, $99. And she can even do a little bit better than that too. Okay. So make sure you definitely contact her. And if you want to also be a sponsor for the show as well, contact us. All right. We got some information for you. If you have a business or if you're an artist and things like that. Okay. We want to connect with you and help push what it is that you're doing. Also go to the musicindustrymakeover.com, musicindustrymakeover.com, and go see what it is that we're all about. And we are here to help you build a fan base so that you can make money. All right. So spread this word out there, everybody. Tell them, hey, we are live. We are on. Okay. It's broadcasted from YouTube as well as our page. We want to thank y'all so much for being on board. Hey, what's going on, Rico, with you, man?
Hey, man.
How's your week?
Man, it's interesting with a lot of set of events. Just a lot of unexpected, man, controversy, chaos, but at the end of the day, man, Jesus sits on the throne, and there's always opportunity, man, in the midst of
chaos,
confusion,
confusion. Yes.
Crisis. You know what I mean? It just depends on how you look at it, right?
Amen. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, God is still on the throne regardless. Okay. So, hey, you definitely want to put your total trust in him. Okay.
Amen.
And we just thank God for what he is doing. Oh, yes. And again, if you want to comment, make sure you comment on our YouTube page. Just go to the YouTube page and you'll see us there so that we can also just move forward. I'm going to also put this on my page as well too, so that you could go to my Facebook page and things and comment from there too. All right. Oh yes. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about, for us again, everything is marketing and promotions related. And so, what I'm saying, if you want to move forward in life for whatever it is that you are promoting, either your music or business or so, you got to look at the opportunities out there, even in tough situations, chaotic confusion. Okay, just like what's going on here with this virus or so. Now, there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. I have my theories about some things, but
yeah. I mean, we could probably run through that, man, all night to kind of talk about some stuff. But we want to try to, hey, you know, the thing is, we got to trust Jesus. You know what I mean? And it could be a little bit of some of all our little conspiracy theories, man, here and there. And it could be some other stuff. You never know. But the whole idea is you got to stay focused and keep moving forward, man. What you're doing that's legal. Like I was talking with somebody a little bit earlier, and they were so worried about being quarantined in the house. And I have a different viewpoint on that. And my viewpoint on if we are quarantined, man, it's a good thing, not necessarily a bad thing, because if you have the coronavirus, we know that it affects people that really the elderly, people that have respiratory issues, and if you are one of those people, man, that it actually affects, it could be fatal to you because there is no cure. So some people say, well, the flu, as of March, the flu has killed 65,000 people, and that's a huge number. But you do have medicines right now that can treat the flu. Right? There is no cure for coronavirus. So, for what I understand. But if you are quarantined, it's a good thing because they need to try to get a grasp on it. Don't follow the rules. Don't try to buck against the system because you could acquire it and it may not make you as sick, but you may take it to somebody else and it could take their life. So, follow what's asked of you. You know what I mean? And if you and that's what we're gonna talk about tonight, how to make the best out of a crisis situation.
Exactly. Yes. What's up, Vince? How you doing? Everyone else out there? Hey, thank you so much for watching. Okay. Again, how to make the best out of a crisis situation. To every problem out there, there is a formula to it. All right. And you just have to. I guess the struggle or the conflict is finding that formula, especially when it comes to marketing and promotions. All right. There's no one size fits all when it comes to marketing and promotions. It's something that's tailor-made exclusively for you out there as an artist. All right. And so you have to find that. And it's going to take some investing, you know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of artists fall off the wagon. You know what I'm saying? They fall off. Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that, you have to kind of find every opportune moment to try to promote your brand. So say for instance, you are quarantined. Let's talk about that for a second, right?
Right.
You can, because I actually happened to log on last night and I was watching it because I was looking for a new audio device that's just about to come out. I was doing some research on it. And the guy that was doing the podcast on YouTube, he did an unboxing of a new audio device, which is the Advent Advent Evo, something like that. Audient Evo. But before he actually started doing the unboxing, he actually hit play on a song that he was working on, and it was dope, right? And people really didn't care about the audio device. We was like, dude, what's that? That song dope, right? Wait, whoa, hit replay. So the thing is, if you are quarantined, if you are a music artist, man, if you're a producer, man, pop up on your window, man, let cats see you track out a beat, man. Or if you're an artist, if you got an album that you got out, man, pop up your window and play some songs on your album and talk about it. You can use that time to promote what you're doing.
There you go. Exactly. Promote what you are doing instead of just sitting back watching Netflix or Netflix binging on shows when you could be investing in yourself for creating music, finding ways on how can I market what it is that I'm doing. All right. Hey there, Connor Roy. Yes, that virus is cray for sure. Hey, Leisha, how you doing? Hey, Connor says, but we are making way too big a deal about this. Yeah. Well, yeah, again, everybody has their own opinions about things. And I agree. We're probably making a big deal about it, but let's be cautious. Let's not be foolish either.
Right.
Right. So again, it's here for a reason. Let's use some common sense, wash your hands, do whatever it is. But again, if you are quarantined and say again, not you being sick, but say, if you work a job like I do, or work in the school system. And so, again, they're not letting the kids come until they get this all situated. So I'm going to be productive, be proactive, and do some things that's going to help benefit what, MIM, what I'm doing. And as an artist, that's what you should be doing.
Right.
Okay. Investing in yourself, right? Finding ways to get out there to expand your brand.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And the thing is, you just gotta, you just gotta try to, take advantage of the opportune, time, and if even if you're off work, because here in Jacksonville, they are starting now to close down the city. All the senior centers are closed down, and actually 30 days. They already got a 30-day closure. You know what I mean? So a lot of the companies that still have employees, they are still going to work, but they are not going out to the public. You know what I mean? They have to stay indoors. So now I only imagine if they close down, since they closed down, cancel the NBA season, that's serious because, our country is built on sports, man. They make a lot of money on sports. So
entertainment.
And people say, man, it's a hoax. I mean, they're losing. And since I'm 50 years old, I've never seen that the stock market plunge 1,800 points.
Wow.
Right. Since, now I know you had the Great Depression, but since I've been alive, I haven't seen it happen. Right.
I haven't. No, this is unmarked territory here. Okay. And okay, the NBA is closed down. All right. Hey, here's a way for you as an artist to start grabbing the attention of others out there. Okay.
Right.
Again, promoting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Letting folks know about your music.
Right. Right.
Again, hey, it's opportune there's opportunity in chaotic situations.
Opportunity.
All right. Yes.
Go ahead, Ron.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, man, just like I say, use this time because I know sometimes, man, you just got to be a little bit unconventional. Play your music, man. Pop open the screen. Right now you can, if you haven't had an opportunity to set up your podcast, man, or to talk about your album, or just use Facebook Live and pop it up. Play your album. Talk about your songs. Right? Get people to engage with you, because actually this would be the bigger audience that you would have, because guess what? Everybody's going to be in. Most people anyway, because everybody's starting to come in now. So you'll find that you may have more viewers that may be interested in your content if you pop it on.
Right. There you go. Well said. Definitely. Hey, Annette. Hey, cuz. Yes, I'm doing well. To God be the glory. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, Connor. Hey, Earl. What's going on, Earl? Hey, hey, Hope is watching too. Everyone out there. Yes, Connor. Yeah, these are the signs of the time for sure. Again, we know Jesus is coming back for soon, but we don't know. But hey, just be ready and stay busy. Start reaching others out there for Christ. And as an artist, if you're out there, a Christian artist, make sure you go out there and you are reaching people for Christ through social media, through, as Rico says, start doing some concert events or so on live here on Facebook Live. Start playing your music, whatever. All right, because again, you have the attention now of what the NBA had other people's attention out there. Now it's not here. So now you need to maximize that moment. Take advantage of this moment here.
Right.
All right. Okay. What's going on? Vince says, just make sure you come off insensitive. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Vince.
I think you meant to say sensitive.
Sensitive. Okay.
Just make sure you stay sensitive. To everybody, just because you may not think that is important, don't mean that it may not be important to somebody else. And I want to say, what's up to Earl? What's up with you, bro? Glad to have you on the show, man.
Yes, to the extreme. Yeah, my man, Earl. All right. Hey, again, this is the Music Industry Makeover. Hey, we come on every Thursday night at 9 p.m. right here, or Standard Eastern Time on the Music Industry Makeover channel here, YouTube. We thank you so much for joining us. And again, we're just talking about making the most in chaotic situations. Looking at the opportunities there, and as an artist, yeah, you don't want to just go in there just talking, trying to just sell stuff. All right, don't get online trying to sell things. Talk about life, talk about the issues, the crisis that's going on. Okay, if you got a song that's even relating towards the virus, for it's like healing or just encouraging somebody, talk about it.
Or the thing with social media engagement, and this is a nugget that's going to help you. Like, people don't want to talk to salespeople, right? If people inbox you, start asking you to buy stuff, start asking you, to support what they're doing, man, I don't even know you, right? You got to try to put some content out so people can connect to it, that has some shock value. Now, I'm not talking about talk crazy, but people want to be able to, people like to connect to people that's relatable, that they can relate to. People that understand their situation. It doesn't matter, if you work in a job, and sometimes being, I worked for someone, man, for 37 years before I became an entrepreneur. I started working for myself. There were days I would wake up, man, I would be, I ain't gonna say depressed, but I would just kind of feel defeated because I was like, man, I got to go to this job. I'm making some money, but I don't see how I'm gonna be able to expand. I got all these bills and stuff, man. I got to pay. And I'm not saying I still have to get up and speak to myself. So sometimes if you see there's people out here that will support you and will engage with you, but you have to find a point of relatability. if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yes, well said. Definitely makes sense. Hey, this is again the Music Industry Makeover. If you like to be a sponsor of the show, all right, just like here Spectrum is, make sure you contact Patricia and give her a call. All right, all 3 of them bundles for $99. All right, you can't beat that. Hey, you invest in what you value. All right, and so we have a great platform here. If you're an artist, if you have music like Earl here, he has music or so. Make sure you invest in yourself and market and promote. All right. Again, free can only get you but so much. All right.
and actually one thing that I want to say about Earl, because a lot of times, man, Earl will just pop open his window and he'll just start making beats and playing keys and doing some stuff, man. Right. And people, man, people will connect with you. Like my closest, like he's like my brother, Ricky Bennett. He'll play sometimes, man. He'll just sit there, open his window, man, and he'll play different songs, man, or why he's just trying to do some brainstorming. Mm-hmm. It's not about you being perfect. People don't want to connect to perfect people.
Right.
Because perfect people don't exist.
No, they don't.
The more you let your imperfections show, when you engage with your followers, the more they'll love you, because there's no perfect people, man. That perfect mentality is out, man. Now, I'm not saying you go open up a 40, and you know what I mean, you start drinking and you represent the Lord, man. If you are representing the Lord, man, if you're not representing the Lord, then you drink all the 40s. Ain't nobody is expecting you to drink 40s. You know what I'm saying? But if who you are, be yourself. Because if I see a lot of people when they jump on social media, they really not who they say they are, right? They really don't think like that. They really don't move like that. And believe it or not, this is a time when you do not have to be fake. You don't have to chase clout, or meaning that you don't have to do anything to get people to follow you if you just engage. Because I guarantee you, if I ask you right now, how many people out there got a bill to pay? I got a couple I got to pay. Mm-hmm. I've been sitting on the bill, right? Trying to figure out who should I pay first. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Should I pay this one first, pay the other one second? It's something as simple as that. There's a lot of people that can tap that screen and say, man, you know what? You talking about me right now. I got the money to pay it, but mm-hmm. I got some other stuff I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to get that timing right?
And that's where priorities come in to place. All right, as an artist, you need to get your priorities in order. Say, okay, look, what it is that I'm trying to do. Have a plan. Okay, follow that plan. That's why people fail life, because they don't have a plan.
Correct.
All right, don't go willy-nilly. Just formulate a plan. Like, look, this is what I want to do with my music. I want to be here. I want to do this, and that. What's it going to take? And I think, as Vincent say, it's a lot of people fall off because of the execution is not there. To make it happen.
And I'm gonna tell you one other thing too, as an artist, man. Artist development is huge, but I'm gonna tell you something that you can do to kind of help yourself. If you don't have someone in your corner that you trust that'll give you the right feedback, you can kind of create a system of development for yourself. And I probably talked about it. I know I did talk about it on some of our earlier shows at MIM. If you go and get a panel of 7 or 8 people, strangers, that you don't know, right, and just ask them, send them a message through the inbox, and before you send music over, have a conversation first, right? Introduce yourself, let them introduce yourself and what you're trying to do, and ask them if they will be on your music panel, right? And so that music panel can act like an A&R for you in your music creation process. So when you're trying to develop ideas for a song, whether it be a hook, if you're in a DAW or you're working with a producer, to where you have access to your files, if you're working on a hook, you can actually take that hook, bounce that hook out, and send it to your panel. If you got 3 different versions of that hook, then you can bounce out those 3 different versions into an MP3. It may be that hook may be 30 seconds or 20 seconds. Send that to your panel and ask, what do you guys think about this hook? I sent y'all 3 versions. Let's talk about, give me your, 1 to 10, scale of 1 to 10 on each version. What you think? And take that feedback, because they are strangers and they don't have an emotional soul tie to you because they don't know you, they're more apt to give you true feedback.
That's
and
good.
and that's one of the things on what's on called Crowd Review. If you ever use Reverb Nation, Crowd Review was charging you $10, $15, $20 for you to submit your music, and then have people to give feedback on your music, where you can have your own music feedback panel. I say start with 7 because you want to have enough people to give you enough feedback. But if you can get a panel of 20 people, and and just saying, hey, when I do release t-shirts, or if I do release music, I'm gonna give you music for free for being on the panel. People would like to be involved in the process, right? And so now you inadvertently got these 10 or 12 people to help you with artist development on yourself, because they are helping you to A&R your music, right? Man, if you don't have somebody that can do that for you.
Man, hey, well said. Definitely well said. Again, y'all, hey, we thank y'all so much for joining us. This is the Music Industry Makeover, and you got any questions or comments, so you like to ask us, and we are here for you. Rico, man, I work in the school system, and so another good tip in marketing is when this banker came and brought bagels for the teachers, put it in the teachers' lounge and things. All right. And, bagels and juice. And right. And then she left her information on there, so if you're interested in purchasing a home and things like that. So my point is, you have to do something for people to right. get them to get their right. attention. Right. All right. Yeah. Right. Again, she went to the school and gave them something, gave them bagels and juice, just out of the kindness of her heart. She spent money for that in hopes of potentially getting some customers.
And I'm gonna tell you something. When I was actually on just on a show of mine, somebody, man, gave me a $5 gift card, man, to Starbucks. Now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to buy no coffee at Starbucks for $5, because that coffee would be about $10, $15. You know what I'm saying? But the whole point was the thought. This person sent me a $5 gift certificate with Starbucks. They was like, man, you shared something that I was struggling with. I didn't really understand how I could figure it out. And you just listened to you talk. You gave me the answer. And I just wanted, you didn't know I was listening to you, but I just want to give you something. Like, so you can get, you imagine, and even I'm going back to your panel. Because if you always listen to the show, when we on here, we're giving you tips. If you go and that panel, you got 5 people, five people, $25, 10 people, $50. If you take that $50 and get a $5 gift card and say, hey, I just want to give you something for being on the panel. Because the thing that you got to understand is, as we always talk about on MIM, you got to have marketing, a good product, and you got to have money. Right. So you got to spend money. You can't do this business without any money. You got to spend some money, but it matters how you spend that money. That makes sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Exactly. How you spend that money. Okay. Again, you're going to have to spend some money. Bottom line, I don't care. You can be spiritual with it all you want to, but you're going to have to invest in yourself. All right. Nothing that God blesses is always free. All right. Again, this is business. You are a brand, and you have to invest in yourself. What's going on, cousin Brian out there? Thanks so much for tuning in. Vince says half a cup of water. All right, accurate. Yes, exactly. Yes. Hey, we want y'all to don't forget to tune in tomorrow night. All right, in the box. Yes, Rico Gibson. Oh yes, it's gonna be a hot show. Tell them who you got coming up.
Tomorrow we're gonna actually have Big Phil is gonna be on with us tomorrow.
Right.
Big Phil is a rapper. He's like a dual threat. He can rap good, he can sing good, and a dude is a prolific writer. And so in the box, and Ron is gonna be hosting with me tomorrow as well. And you're gonna be seeing Ron more on the show as well, as he, because Ron be busy, man. Ron be doing his thing. I'm gonna try to get him on there more. But that platform it's a interview platform. It's for interviewing. What the whole purpose of it is to try and to get creatives that are working creatives, not armchair creatives, not cats that's on a sofa eating a bag of chips talking about how they want to make the album. We want to bring people on the show that actually are putting in work in the industry, whether that industry is mainstream or whether it's independent, because I'm going to have people from both arenas in. I'm gonna have some people that you're gonna know. I'm gonna have some people you're not gonna know. So I got Matthew Wise. He's a prolific engineer. He's very, very famous. You always see him on Dave Pensado, like if you produce music, but you also would know Matthew because he's Akon. The guy that owns Lady Gaga, T-Pain, he's Akon's head engineer. He's gonna be on in April. And these are people that I have relationships with that I actually know to some capacity. And I asked them to come on because for a lot of time, people don't share knowledge with you. That's what this platform is about. We're trying to share knowledge with you. That gatekeeping knowledge is dead.
It's dead.
Let me say it again. It's dead.
Yes, it
right?
is.
It's dead. It's too many ways that you can get money. It's so much opportunity out here. And we're not going to be selfish with the information. Right. Because the whole idea is sometimes you may have 5 customers out of it's 327 million people in the United States, right? You may have 5 people to bless you in your business and keep you full of work where you can't take a 6th person, right? Those 5 people may be so successful. They may have so much business, and whatever business that you bringing in, you can't do it. But guess what? You can pass that business off to another brother, another sister, or somebody else. You know. Right. And then 2, I got Cuzzo DeVille that's gonna be coming on. Now, Cuzzo DeVille, he played in a Stump the Yard. Not played in. He's an actor. He works for the news here, but he was in Stump the Yard in Twart. So the whole idea of In the Box is to get people on the show to talk about their space, and so you can ask questions and it kind of help you kind of grow and expand, give you their life experience. So that's what hope you tune in.
Yes, tune in tomorrow night, 9 p.m. All right, on Rico's channel. Okay, and then we'll also even broadcast on some other ones or so, because again, we're trying to create more platforms for you artists out there. Yes, you mentioned mainstream as well as Christian. It's all the music industry. Okay, it's all the same, and so you have to handle it accordingly. All right, if you just do it with integrity. If you're going to, especially in the gospel industry, all right. But it's all the music business. You need to learn it, and it's up to you on how far you want to go. All right.
And I'll say this, man, because I have some people frown, because the thing that I wrestle with, being a believer, like I love Jesus, man, but I know a lot of people. And so what you don't see, because I'm not a name dropper, I don't always try to broadcast who I know. But when I'm one-on-one in the space with these people, that these cats, they're not big Christians, but we chop it up. That's how I know the business. I learned the business from cats that don't even know Jesus. That's why we're suffering. Jesus said, "My people perish for a lack of knowledge." You too holy, you too self-righteous that you can't have a conversation. But that person listen, I talk to a joke. Now I can't do the weed smoke because I don't like the weed smoke make me see demons. I'm just saying, when I was unsaved, I started smoking weed because I make me see demons, man. I can't deal with that. But if you drinking a 40 ounce or whatever, I don't really care. That's not gonna stop me. If that 40 ounces is gonna relax you, I may not want none, but I can still have a conversation with you, right? And I can still eat from your hand, because obviously if you've been doing something for 20, 25 years, man, you're an authority in that field. If you're doing it, if I ain't never done it, just because you got a 40 ounce, I ain't gonna let you drive me nowhere now, right? I ain't finna ride with you. We go somewhere, I'm gonna tell you gotta get in the passenger side. I'm gonna drive, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna rob, but man, you drinking that 40 is not gonna stop me from listening to what you have to say, because when I got saved, I was drunk, right? I had a 40 in my hand when I gave my life to Christ. Why am I stopping right here having a pit stop to talk about this? Because we got to stop doing that. The reason we're not successful in the church is because we so holier than thou, and we beat people down. And the Bible says children of darkness is wiser than children of light. Why is that there? What is that? So that has to be something that you can learn from somebody, because your pastor may not have the answer. Your deacon or your Sunday school teacher can't tell you about a music contract. And I'm diverting it back to music because your pastor, unless your pastor had a record deal, he can't tell you, about 360 deals and a lot of options and options in 360 deals. Unless he ain't gonna tell you. He'll just go hit Google on the internet, try to find something. Right. And a lot about the music business is just not. That's why a lot of people get messed up. So I'm saying all that to say, you have to be open. And that's what In the Box is about. That's what we want to bring people in that can give information to help you grow and to help you win.
Definitely, yeah. And, to bring it back to church or so is, a lot of y'all that, you may sing in front of the congregation and, they'll tell you some wonderful things to gas your head up. But the reality is you're not ready for the music industry. All right. You really don't know. That's why you have to go and learn it. All right. Especially when it comes to singing. I mean, I may hear something that sounds good, but again, when you go out into the real world, if you decide to look, I want to make a living off of this, well, there's some principles that you have to follow. And everything in life has principles. There's no shortcuts to it. You have to definitely follow the principles because a person that's probably not saved, that doesn't mean that they don't know anything.
Right, correct. That's 100%. And the thing is that a lot of us, we're not successful. I'm saying that you have to go with your convictions, right? I'm not telling you me saying have a conversation and learn because when you was in high school or when you was in middle school, right? All those teachers weren't saved.
Right.
Some of them teachers were porn stars. You ain't know that. Yeah. Right? Because we ain't really had internet back then. So you ain't know what your teacher was doing. Yeah. You ain't know what your teacher was into. But you still know how to say your ABCs and you still know how to add. Well, hopefully you know how to add 2 + 2. I hope you do. Right? You didn't know. But the information that you learned from those individuals, irregardless of their lifestyle, still brought you forward. Man, I'm hoping I'm blessing somebody because, man, I'm trying to help you.
Yeah. My cousin Annette says this is so true. When I finally got saved for real, at first I still struggled with that devil's juice until I got fully delivered. That's just real talk, So, yeah, I mean, thank God for that. Deliverance is a process, okay? And again, with the music industry, it's not evil. The music industry is not evil. All right, it's the people that's in it. It's certain people in it that make it evil because all things were created by God and for Him. All right. See,
and that's I was telling the sister and her husband this last night when we was in a consultation. Like, Jesus wants you to make money.
Yes.
But what Jesus cares about is how you make the money, right? As a Christian, there's nothing wrong with you making money. It's how you make the money. Right? Mm-hmm. If you play your song and you go, you could be a believer, man. You go to the mall and bring your piano and start playing in public or whatever, right? And people give you tips, that's cool. But if you gonna go do an orgy and they gonna pay you to be in an orgy, right? Jesus is gonna have a problem with that. Your wife or your husband may have a problem with that. Right, but there's nothing wrong with you going to play in the mall. Somebody say play some Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder, play Stevie Wonder and get that $25. That don't mean, man, that you gonna go to hell. We got to stop being foolish with stupid stuff because you in control of your decisions. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody can make Rico do anything that Rico don't want to do. That's not even the devil can't even make you do anything that you don't want to do. What he does is he just put that temptation in front of you. It's actually you that make that choice, though. Right.
Right.
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100.
We get a day with too much credit.
Come on, y'all. Yeah, this is the music industry makeover. All right. Hey, we was talking about, making the most in chaotic situations. Crisis situations like with this virus that's this coronavirus or so. And yeah, there's opportunities out there. All right, for you as an artist to make some things happen, but you have to create those opportunities. Seek out those opportunities. All right, be creative in presenting whatever it is that you feel that God has given you. All right, as a singer, to put it out there in front of folks and invest in yourself, marketing and promotions. Because nothing in it. Yeah. Now let's dispel this rumor here. They say the best source of advertisement is word of mouth. Well, I'll say that's true, but it's not true. Correct. That's the best source of free advertisement. Okay, that's the best source of free advertisement. But word of mouth is not the best source of advertisement. Now,
no, I'm gonna concur with you. Like it's free. We got to get out of. We're in a different day, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you got to make decisions and choices on how you spend your money. Right. And I was telling somebody, man, yesterday, I'm a factory dude. I ain't gonna put no rims on my car, right? Because I just don't see no value. And I know pastors be putting rims in their car and all stuff like that, and rims cost $2,500. You just wasting money. You just wasting $3,000, man. Right. So go back and look at your budget in your house. You got kids, you got to have some cartoons or something, man, for your kids while they're gonna drive you up the wall, right? So you got to go back and see what can you shave off to try to invest in your music, because there's no way that you're gonna be able to advertise. And that's the other thing I was gonna say to you, that at Finio Max, Ron he's manager for the South. He's manager in the North. I'm manager at the South. And we have Adolfo, which handles our IT for video stuff. We can put you on Bounce TV or CW17. We have a direct placement to that platform. If you have a business, if you got a professional commercial, I can put you on those TV channels, right? And it's not going to be very expensive for you. But the whole idea is you have to have some money, right? You can't do anything without money.
Yeah, and see, again, that's one of the benefits of getting with MIM, hiring us to help you, because again, we can get you on these platforms, but we just can't do it for free. Okay, we have other platforms that's available to us, but again, if you're not serious about taking your music to the next level, then why waste our time? Why even waste your time? All right. Hey, again, you got any questions or comments or so? Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. What's up, my cousin Shaquille out there? Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Let's see. He said, ask Spike Lee. He should have did what Tyler Perry did. So, okay. Well, for his, when we're talking about for his priorities, all that money he spent in those season tickets for the Knicks for 28 years.
But now I got to say this, since y'all brought it up. Ron and Vince brought it up, so I'm just piggybacking. Like, why are you gonna get mad? You're not an employee going through employee interest. Like, dude, come on, bro? Like, you're not an employee for the Knicks. Why do you care about what interest you go in? I understand, but the thing is, if you're gonna spend, if you're gonna spend, if you're gonna spend money on a season ticket, I'm not saying you can't, because you can do whatever you want to do with your money. But if you got an album that you're trying to drop, what's more important, the season tickets or getting your advertising, getting your merch set up? Getting your e-commerce site done with your products, because you do have to pay for e-commerce. You're gonna have to pay a monthly payment. You have to pay a couple monthly payments, a few monthly fees, to get your merch. And as a music artist, people don't buy music anymore. So you have to use music as a bait, in a sense, to sell your other items, like your concerts, to sell your merchandise. You know what I mean? So you have to kind of be willing to kind of set yourself up financially. And you don't have to have a lot of money, but you actually want to kind of just get out of that free mentality. You can't really do a whole lot with that.
And let's look at it. So Jordans or investing in your music. The new iPhone or investing in your music. Again, what's your priorities? Right. That's what it boils down to. All right, because free is not going to get you very far. All right, free is not going to get you very far. And if you want to visit us, go ahead over there to the musicindustrymakeover.com. Love to connect with you out there, because this is what we do. This is part of what we do for us on a podcast, but television, radio, video commercial spots, TV commercial spots. Hey, we have the skills to help take you to the next level, but we're only enhancing what you are supposed to be already doing. Okay. Right. And
so a quick question: Are you guys? Are we? How's the video reception out there? Are we stuttering? Is the video pausing? Is it?
What's up, brother Reggie? Yeah, I need to bring brother Reggie on. Hey, Reggie, if you want to come on, just let me know. We got 20 minutes or so. We want to definitely bring on some industry professionals. We're going to be bringing some here on this platform continuously. I just been busy a lot, and again, we want to bring as much information to you as possible. We're not going to give you everything, but just give you a taste of some stuff. Let us know how's the video quality for you all out there. So far, it's been great for me, and I guess thank God for everything that He's doing through us on this platform. Okay, he said no, it's great tonight. Sounds good to you. Okay, cool. Right. Shout out to RejoiceAmericaRadio.org. All right, you definitely want to go check out that internet radio station that's doing some great things. Been doing it for years. Brother Reggie has a passion for independent artists, and so you definitely want to go where people are going to help you. And so you need to also help yourself, invest in yourself, okay? Because it's not going to happen by itself. Again, shout outs to one of our sponsors, okay? Yes, Spectrum. Make sure you contact Patricia. We thank God for what she's doing. Hey, if you want to be a sponsor for us, hey, feel free to contact us, all right? The Music Industry Makeover. We have some great packages for you, for us to help get your information out there, for sure. Right. All right. Oh, yes. Hey, again, we just thank God for this opportunity. Make sure you pray for Simone tonight. Yeah, she couldn't make it. She wasn't feeling too well. Yeah. So let's definitely, keep her lifted up and pray for everyone else who may be going through out there, whatever sickness or hardship, everybody's going through something. Rico, man, me and my wife yesterday, man, had the opportunity to go to the hospital and pray for a friend of ours, boyfriend, who's laid up in the hospital. He has diabetes and he had his leg amputated and things.
Lord, man.
Yeah, man. And so it's it's stuff like that. That's what ministry is all about: giving of yourself. Okay, and if you're viewing your music as a ministry, again, how are you serving others? Again, because it's not about you getting anything in return, right? But it's you giving of yourself, just like Jesus gave His life to us, right? So that we might be saved, even while we were yet sinners. So let's always keep that in this proper perspective. What true ministry is all about. Music ministry, whatever. Some folks say there's no such thing as a music ministry, but again, that's room for the debate there. But the fact is you giving of yourself in your music. What is your music saying to people that's touching their inner core? Because that's how you're going to build a fan base. If your music can touch people deeply and speak to them, that's how you'll get fans.
Right. And being genuine. Be genuine. Be sincere, man. You don't have to. I'm trying to. We giving you simple nuggets, man. When you're trying to connect with people, like, have a conversation. Don't think I'm just gonna try to blast you with my music. I'm just gonna ask you to buy my shirt. If I don't know you, man, I'm not gonna buy your shirt because I don't need to buy your shirt. I got shirts, right? So if I'm gonna buy a shirt and I want to support an artist, then I'll support. If I'm a listener, I'm gonna support, man, because I believe in what you're doing. You have to get people to buy in to what you're doing as an artist.
Right. Exactly. Convince them, why should we listen to your music? Why should I purchase your music or purchase anything from? That's all it is. What marketing is, convincing people to purchase your stuff. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And you can do that if you're genuine. And you don't. And then, like I said to you before, if you don't take anything else away from the podcast tonight, talk about something other than what you're selling.
Right. Right.
When I manage social media accounts, for some companies, when I do, I don't talk about what they're selling. What got Wendy's a lot of attention when Wendy's and Popeye was going back, when people would crack jokes, whoever was actually working the Wendy's social account would get smart and say something crazy back to them, right? And they wasn't talking about Wendy's hamburgers. Mm-hmm. It was like the person that's handling the social media account for the other company was Burger King or whatever said, "Man, you ugly," and then that person said, "Oh shoot, you ugly. You way uglier than me. You know, at least our food tastes better than that old roach food you got or something." and people started laughing and tuning in. Man, they got a lot of followers just for cracking jokes on each other, and they was not talking about what they were selling.
Yeah,
Wendy's never talked about how much French fries cost. Not one time. They never talked about the type of burgers they were selling. The only thing you saw at Wendy's was you saw their logo up and a person chatting, talking junk, right? That's the key to social media engagement. You have to, because people are already expecting when you go in the inbox, the first thing I say, Joe, what you trying to sell me, dog? I ain't
right. Yeah, what you trying? Right, exactly.
Like, and no, man, I seen you the other day, man, and I just wanted you to, I just want to talk with you. Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, and even to add to what you're saying, it's like when you artists go and just post your music on people's site, and go and check out this song here, or go and cop this right here. It's like, why? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Right. What's the purpose? No, I don't know you, dog. Serious.
Because I'm gonna find more engagement if I have a conversation with like, oh man, like, dude, yeah, I like what he's doing because I like the way his music connect. Your music is not gonna connect with everybody, but you gotta find do a persona, a fictitious persona or a listener persona for your music. What that means is write out some characteristics, some attributes, right? Or some of people that of your demographic that are probably connect to your music. Write out and see who would fit that persona. And when you're out trying to scout for listeners and you're talking to people, when you have a conversation, you can kind of map up the persona that you're looking for. Like if you are a person and you do quartet music, right? You listen to Lee Williams, Spirits Cruces, and if you're going across somebody, man, and you can see they like Andy Mineo, they like Flame, they like Thistle.
Right.
You do quartet music, and if you search around their page a little bit, and then you have a conversation, they don't listen to quartet music. They're not your customer. They're not your listener.
Right.
You got to find out who your listener is, and you do that through conversing.
Another person who's good at conversing and starting conversation is Brother Reggie. He doesn't always talk about his radio station. He be posting controversial things and putting it out there concerning the gospel music, to getting dialogue going on, which is good. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you want to do. He's his genuine self. And I can definitely say that about him. All right. And so that's, as Rico was saying earlier, you want to be genuine as much as possible and not try to be something that you're not. Stop trying to sell things because nobody wants to be around someone who's always trying to sell something. All right.
And what you're selling to sell itself when it's time, Right. People can smell when you're desperate for money.
Right.
Bro, can you please send me that money cash out? Bro, that's the most unsafe app. I don't like it. I do it. For some people, man, I do. But the whole idea, man, is people want to, people. If you come up, man, can you buy my album? Man, hey man, I got some shirts for sale.
Yeah.
Every time they open up the Facebook page, you talking about a hat you selling. If you pull up the screen and you making a beat as a producer and you talking about your kits you're selling. I mean, why not? Why you just can't chop it up with people? And if they snoop around your site a little bit and you got good graphics, then you put your kit for sale up there. Or right before you get ready to go, man, check out the merchandise. If I can help you like something, man, hey, fill around, move around, check it out, click on it. Hey, got some great prices. The thing is people don't want to be sold all the time.
There you go. Again, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Music Industry Makeover. Got a few minutes or so. You got any questions that you would like to ask us? We would love to talk with you. All right. Again, you want shout outs to our sponsors, So Spectral. Make sure you go and check them out. Contact Patricia, and she can definitely take care of you. So we thank God for her. And if you want to be a sponsor of the show, a month or just one show, hey, contact us. All right, we have packages for that. And go to musicindustrymakeover.com. We'd love to connect with you. Go and check out our website. Go and also tune in tomorrow night in the box. Okay, with Rico Gibson on his own personal page. You want to definitely be a part of that. It's been a great show. Has some great artists, guests on there. Okay, mainstream as well as gospel, and also Simone. All right, SJTV. All right, she has
support our sister.
Yes, on Wednesday nights. All right, yes, make sure you support her, and also we have a video show, DJ Ronnie Ron's Top 10 playlist. Make sure you go and check us out on YouTube.
And we want to say, man, shouts out to Vince, because Vince programs the show. He produces that show, man, and it's dope, man. You get a chance to kind of check out some artists, man, and guys that's working. That's really, man, they talented. So support the Top 10 countdown. It puts you back in the mindset of the rap basement, of Rap City back in the day. It's really, really dope, man. Check it out.
Man, to God be the glory. Thank you so much. Hey, like I say, man, we are building this for Christ to help artists out there ultimately spread the kingdom message of Jesus Christ, that he is Lord. All right. Oh, yes. And to get Vince says in music news, class action lawsuit against Ticketmaster has been launched after a customer, Alan Lee, accused of ticketing Giant off of international fraud and overcharging consumers. All right. You know what? We'll touch on that real quick. You don't want to overcharge, your fans out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's look at fair market value.
Right.
Quit trying to get rich real quick off of one sale or so. That's not what it's about. You want to be fair and be reasonable with your pricing.
And you want a repeat customer.
Right.
You want somebody to come back as well. Now, sometimes, let's talk about that, maybe about 5 minutes, because our time is running down. A lot of times when you are a seller, you're selling something. If you don't have a good price point for buying something, you won't be able to have a good price point when you sell it. Because then if you bought a t-shirt for $15, you can't turn around and sell that t-shirt for $25. That's kind of high for just a regular
t-shirt.
For a regular t-shirt, right?
Right.
So that means, so what happens is, you got to find a distributor or a source to be able to get that t-shirt for $8, right? Maybe $9, and you can turn around and sell it for $15, right? You're not gonna get rich off of a t-shirt. If you can, if you can make $5 or $6 profit, you just got to sell volume, possibly. But when you put out a price for a product and it's way overpriced, right? And I understand it's what you had to pay for it, right? You just maybe not, because like when you possibly may not need to sell that product because it doesn't have a good price point for you to make a profit to give a good quality price point for the item to your buyer. That makes sense?
Very much. Hey, that's business 101. You are a business. Your brand is your business. Whoever you are, okay? You have to be wise in business so that you can make money and get those repeat customers, fans that are going to follow your brand wherever you go. That's all we can tell you. Right. All right. Well, hey, look, we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hey, God bless y'all. Make sure you be safe out there with this coronavirus or so, even the flu, whatever diseases are so out there. Hey, wash your hands, clean yourself.
Take a bath.
Take a bath. Yes, for real. All right. If you have not been doing, because, I think that's just basically some of the basic stuff that we've learned when we were children.
Man, right. You would imagine how many people, man, I go in the bathroom, man, and cats get through and they don't even wash their hands. Like,
yeah, I've seen that.
Wash your hands when you get through using the restroom. That's very basic. It's nasty.
Nasty. Yeah, for real. Straight nasty. Okay, so look, just use some common sense. I guess that's why Jesus said, "What the children of darkness are much wiser than the children of light." Because again, some of y'all don't use no common sense. All right, but it ain't common no more these days. I guess I don't know, but It is what it is, but y'all have a blessed one.
What it is.
All right. See you tomorrow night. Okay. In the box. Have a great time. All right. God bless you. Remember, you matter. Well, go ahead, Rico. Any last words you want to say real quick?
No, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. To see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. We're having Big Phil. It's going to be good.
Yes, it is. Hey, remember, you matter in the kingdom of God. So don't compare yourself or your ministry to anyone else out there. Just do what God has called you to do, and you will be just fine. All right. Go visit us at the Music Industry Makeover. Okay. We'd love to connect with you out there. All right. Tell a friend. It's us. We are doing it. To God be the glory. Hey, you all go out and have a blessed one now. We'll see you. Peace.